Between the Excitement is Everything. I'm Mitch, this is Mitch Reviews Everything, and today I have a very special review for you today. Today I'll be reviewing Foster's Lager. This was a request from another YouTube user, which is why it's a special review today. James Crosby asked me to review this. So thank you, James, for giving me something else to review, especially a beer. And we'll go ahead and go over the can for you. Foster's Lager. It says Original Foster's Brewery, 1888 to 1907. You see a little building there. It says Australia's famous beer brand. But of course, this is brewed in the U.S. This is brewed in the USA. It says brewed in the USA with U.S. and imported ingredients. You'll notice this can is a big can. It's in a 25.4 fluid ounce can. They call this the Foster's oil can for obvious reasons, because it is a big can. So there's your regular size can, and there is your Foster's, just dwarfing. So it really sticks out. I mean, look at that. That's just awesome. And there's a little blurb on the back. It says, over 125 years ago, during the summer of 1888, the Foster brothers gave the thirsty people of Melbourne their first taste of true refreshment. And there's a little kangaroo there. So that is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and crack this open. I've had this before, once or twice. And I'm hoping to pour this without spilling it, because it is very precarious, to say the least, to pour beer out of a can into a glass sometimes. But I got that pretty good. Wow. About, I don't know, 3.5 fingers worth. You got some off-white head on there. Pretty good. And it is clear, as you would hope a lager would be. And there's my face. A little bit of carbonation coming up there. Right off the bat, smells like a pretty standard lager, which, nothing wrong with that. Smells of corn. A little bit of hoppiness. Smells a little sweet, and also has that sort of metallic smell to it that some lagers get, I feel. Well, that's pretty much all I'm getting on there. Before I drink this, again, I'd like to thank James Crosby and his good buddy. Happy birthday to his good buddy Pat Stahl, who is a big fan of Foster. So happy birthday, Pat, and cheers to both of you. Huh? Pat? James, let's see why you guys like it. I've had this before, like I said. It is a, real light in the mouth feel. You get a real sweet kind of, semi-sweet kind of thing going, I guess. And you get the little corn, a little bit of like this real light hoppiness, and I think that's the one thing that kind of sticks out with this lager to me, is the hop note. Not that it's very hop at all. It's very light. It's very refreshing beer, but the hop taste is a little bit different. And I saw on their website that they do use a certain variety of hops from Australia. And I think they're sending them to the U.S., you would hope, to brew this. And it says on the can that it's brewed Foster Brands Ltd. By Oil Can Breweries in Fort Worth, Texas. I guess it's who's brewing this in the U.S. I think Heineken brews this in Europe. But the unique hop flavor is really, really awesome. It definitely has a kind of its distinct flavor. I will say, this is definitely a refrigerator beer. This is a beer you can drink every day. This is a, really like a working man's beer, I would say. You get home and you can crack a few of these. If you noticed, I held up a Hamm's You know, I drink this every day, and you know, it basically comes down to pricing for a refrigerator beer or beer you drink every day. If Foster's was available in my area in like a 12 pack or a 24 pack or whatever, and it was comparable price with Hamm's, I would probably drink this. The only complaint I have with this beer is, one moment, the mouthfeel. It is a little bit watery. Not a bad thing, but I just reviewed Tiger Asian Lager, and it's a little bit heavier of a mouthfeel. It's not as watery. I don't know how this is. I don't know how whether they brewed in Australia, if it has a heavier mouthfeel, or in Europe. I did notice that the alcohol content was different. This being a 5%, and over in Europe, I think it was a 4 or something like that. I don't really know why. I actually found it surprising that the U.S. had a higher alcohol content. I mean, that's really all I can really say. It is a great everyday beer. It's not off-putting by any means. I think the hop notes, though light, are there, and it's definitely a refreshing beer. Again, that's pretty much all I have for you. Again, happy birthday to Pat Stahl. James Crosby, thank you for giving me something to review. If anybody else has anything for me to review, it doesn't have to be beer, but if it is beer, I will be happy to review it. Anyway, this is Mitch. This has been Mitch Reviews Everything. I will see you again. Cheers.